Hey, this is Ben with Sauna Marketplace. Today, we're going to be building the very first Mira CLT. This has been updated to include much more solid walls. It looks like an easier construction, so if you've seen our other videos on how the insulated air-gapped Mira will work, we'll get to compare, see how much easier this one is. Super excited. We didn't really know that we were going to be doing this today, but so packaging comes in order. You've got your posts to sit everything on, and then everything is stacked in each crate beyond that. So you can set your posts and then set your floor and then set your walls. Should be super easy. We're going to document the whole thing.
The Auroom Mira L will take 2 to 3 people about 2 full days of work to assemble. Your delivery will arrive in 2 large shipping crates with your heater strapped to the top of one of them. It's important that you document any damages with photos and have the delivery personnel notate these damages on your shipping receipt before signing for your delivery. Although it doesn't happen often, this will help immensely if damage is discovered after you start building.
So we've got our seam tape for around the outside walls, some touch-up paint. We've got a few pieces to our accessory kit that's included. Feels like a sizable amount of bonding adhesive for the EPDM, the roof and the floor.
Hang on to the packing list and any documentation that might be on the outside of your shipment. This will include your order number from the warehouse and most notably your serial number, which will be important to have if you ever need to reference your sauna with the manufacturer. Keep these documents in a safe place. The Auroom Mira L is packaged in order of operation per the instruction manual. So once both crates have been opened, locate the 4x4 posts with the asphalt bottoms. Those are going to be the first items to install, and then you will work your way down from there, moving onto the floor, the walls, etc. Take a minute to go through the smaller boxes to inventory necessary items, including your fastener kit. Auroom recommends a number of different foundations, including crushed and compacted gravel, pavers, wood decking, and what we feel is the very best, concrete. The most important thing when building these is to remain super square and level throughout the entire build, and there is simply no better way to achieve that than a well-poured concrete pad. That said, we're not using concrete for this build. The paver placement on this existing patio was really well done though, so we sailed through without much trouble. Set your 4 support beams spaced according to the dimensions with the asphalt side down, making sure that they are square corner to corner. Install the flooring panels with the center lip overlapping per the instructions. Once the floor panels are secured to the base beams, you're ready to glue the EPDM. There are 2 different sizes included, so make sure to reference the manual to ensure that you have the correct one for the floor. After centering the EPDM, you're going to glue down one side at a time, ensuring that there are no bubbles and that the rubber is stretched tightly. Using a rubber roller, apply the adhesive and let it dry for 15 to 20 minutes to the point where you can lightly touch it without it being tacky. This allows a catalyst in the adhesive to evaporate, creating a better bond. Also, little pro tip, the floor will be held in place by a flooring grid, so it's best to use the adhesive very sparingly on this step. It is far more important to save as much as you can for the rooftop. Once your EPDM is in place, it's time to go vertical. Using your rubber mallet, center each wall panel according to the instructions and secure through the pre-drilled holes using the appropriate fasteners. Some of these steps will require a bit of force, so be cautious when hammering around the inside cladding. The roof is pretty straightforward, with the main consideration being the vented front frame. All of these pieces will be labeled, pre-drilled, and countersunk, so following the steps per the manual is overall very intuitive. The roof is pretty straightforward, with the main consideration being the vented front frame. All of these pieces will be labeled, pre-drilled, and countersunk, so following the steps per the manual is overall very intuitive. Take a little bit of extra time with your cladding. We found that setting the bottom of your first assembled piece 3 inches off the support beams has worked, but the goal is to get the front lines to match the side. So knowing this, checking the front cladding prior to doing the entire exterior is definitely recommended. The corner trim will lock into place using pre-installed aluminum cleats. They should be really snug, but if they are too tight, you can ever so slightly loosen the screws holding the cleats in place. Using your corner trim cap, check to make sure that the front cladding is set in a place where the corner trim covers any gaps in your cladding. Use the same technique to install the rooftop EPDM as you did for the floor. You want to leave plenty of extra rubber up the sidewall and over the top of the parapets to create a truly waterproof roof. This can be trimmed once the EPDM is glued and secure. Use the included primer anywhere EPDM comes into contact with sheet metal, i.e. the rear drip edge and parapet caps. The bench installation is also easy to follow in the manual. Simply install the included cleats at the instructed height, ensuring that they are level. Depending on your exact kit, these might even be pencil marked on the walls of your sauna. To avoid marring your walls, it's actually better to slowly walk the bench in flat rather than what you see us doing here. You live and learn. Painter's tape, also on the sides of the bench, ends up being extremely helpful, as you will have about a 1/2 inch wiggle room on either side and can remove the tape once the bench is in place. Okay, you're on the home stretch. The glass front panels are installed with a 3mm gap above the frames. We recommend only installing a few screws in each panel at first to make sure that everything lines up with the door. It's inevitable that you will have to make some fine adjustments to the glass front, and this will help ensure that the structural integrity of each panel is sound. So once everything is where it should be, you can install the rest of the fasteners, their included covers, the thresholds above and below the door, and of course the door itself. You might notice, if you've already read through the manual, that we're skipping the heater guard in this build. Auroom includes a heater guard that really only works with a Tylo or Harvey a Kip heater, so 9 out of 10 times you probably won't be using it. The door is easy to install, but very heavy. We recommend using some sort of jacks to hold it in place and level while tightening the hinges, specifically something called Viking arms. You can find our recommendation for this and other helpful tool affiliate links in the description of the video. Hey, look at that! Now you've seen every component in an Auroom Mira L and are an expert on how they go together. And if you still have questions, that's great. We absolutely love talking about sauna, so if you're interested in this or any of the other top tier saunas available on Sauna Marketplace, we're more than happy to help. We believe that the best sauna is the one that you use the most. So head on over to saunamarketplace.com, where we can honestly say that we know our products better than anyone out there and can help you find the perfect fit for your space. Thanks so much for watching, and please feel free to reach out with any questions whatsoever at saunamarketplace.com.